Yeah? All right.
Yeah, it's for doing.
So we're back on. This time my daughter Sam is helping me out. Thanks, Sam. She's also an amazing cook. And as you can see, my broth is all melted in, and the beef is cooked, and it's smelling amazing. And so right now I'm going to add my carrots, some tofu, the leftover tofu, which doesn't need to be in there. Don't run out to the store. Well, don't run out to the store because it's the coronavirus epidemic. But even in normal times, don't run out to the store and just be like, oh, I can't make this soup because I don't have tofu. Put what you want in the soup. Maybe you don't have tofu, add more mushrooms. Maybe you don't have mushrooms, put broccoli. You know, do what you want. It's your soup. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, this stuff is called Better Than Bouillon, by the way. I am not monetizing. That is not the purpose of this. It is simply to share some joy. And so I'm just sharing you the things that I actually use. This is called Better Than Bouillon. And this is actually bouillon, but it's a much better quality bouillon than just like the cubes and stuff. And so I'm going to add this, and I have no idea how much I'm adding. So it's the theme of the night. But in a little bit, I'm going to taste it and see if it needs more. Right now, it's probably about 3 tablespoons is my guess. I put it right in there. I mix it around, and then I'm going to add something else. We're starting to get to the flavoring part of this. I'm going to add soy sauce. Like Asian food wouldn't be Asian food without soy sauce. Although that's not technically correct because, yeah, we can go into some of my daughter's like, Mom, that's
Not
racist.
Accurate.
My daughter actually spends a lot of time in Nepal, which is in Asia, and they probably don't even have soy sauce in Nepal. So
Just stop making comments.
talking.
Yeah, stop talking.
anyway, this dish needs soy sauce, okay? American Asian food frequently uses soy sauce. All right. So anyway, how much am I going to add? I have no idea. Let's just start pouring. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll try it in a little bit. Also going to add my greens in there. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the greens, but let me talk to you about them. The reason I'm holding off on the greens is because I want them to be, I don't want them to be so ruined or like cooked down by the time we eat. But with the bok choy, this was bok choy, mini bok choy, you can use it all the way down to the base. Even the stiff stuff down there is really good, okay? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to add the eggs. Simply going to crack it on the side, and I'm going to add my egg, and I'm going to crack again, add my egg, and then I'm just going to go stir it around. And you're going to see that egg will just get mixed up in there, and you might get surprised with a nice chunk of egg, or you might just have little egg whites scattered throughout your soup. My boys don't really like eggs a lot, and so this is a great way to sneak that protein in there because they'll eat it in the soup, right? So I'm going to mix that around so it gets all throughout the soup. Oh, you can see see that? There's a big chunk of egg, but as I stir it, it's going to get mixed up a lot, all right? I saw a yolk before, but as I stir it more, it'll get broken and it'll cook in there. I actually like whole eggs in there, and we have a Chinese exchange student, and when he makes soups, I'm learning a lot from him actually. When he makes soups, he can close that door. When he makes soups, he actually keeps the egg whole in there, and it's really delicious when he pulls it out and he like breaks into his egg. But not a lot of people like it that way. We're almost done with the soup. I'm going to add my greens now. Here they go. Make sure you wash them really well, because the last thing you want in your soup is dirt. And greens have a way of hiding dirt. So the way that I deal with the bok choy is I chop off the bottom, just the way bottom, and then I wash the leaves really well, and I just chop them up and I put them in. You can put them in whole if you want. I like that too, but today I'm just cutting them up because that's what I want to do today. All right, right now I'm going to taste it because this is what I do. I'm going to see what the flavor is like, if I need to add anything. So let's see.
You know, I have one up top. I have a jacuzzi tub.
It's actually really,
Don't put that back in the soup.
really amazing. It's my family. I can put it back in the soup if I
No,
want.
Ma, it's the oh my goodness.
Look.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe.
This thing is boiling and is going to boil for another 10 minutes.
This is why America is gonna have more cases.
Okay, now, what about these noodles? This is the last step. These are Asian noodles. This is the package. Seriously, they're not that expensive. And when I went to Wegmans the other day and they didn't have any pasta left, Wegmans brand, they had plenty of this. So once again, an opportunity to try something new. These are rice noodles, which is actually more nutritious than the wheat noodles. This is kind of messy, and you don't even have to do this, but I break them so that it's not too big. And then I just, yeah, it's a mess, right? Definitely not going to get asked to be on a cooking program here. But that's not the point. We're keeping it real. And we're just breaking these up and putting them in. And these will cook down in just about 5 minutes. And we'll be ready. I might add a little bit more. Oh, see all these that got all over. Pick up all the scraps and put them in. Professional cooking here, people. Professional cooking. Not. Right? Now, I told you before that my friend Joe taught me how to make the soup. When Joe makes it, he actually adds sriracha to it. And that makes it sweet and spicy. And I like that. I really, really like it like that. But my son Zach does not like his soup to be sweet. And so to be sensitive and make sure that he actually wants to eat the soup as well, we say if you want sriracha in yours, you can add it on your own. Okay? So we're just going to let that cook down now. And I will show you when this is done. I'll see you in a little bit.